That's a little city.
Utica, New York. You know
Big
who that is?
people.
Who is this? Who is that?
Figueroa.
Figueroa?
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
He's
Never
ugly,
heard of
isn't he? How you feel, Ernie?
I feel like Jesus today. Bye-bye, thank you. I feel like Jesus. I don't know about you.
I feel like one of the
How
disciples.
do you feel this morning?
Feeling good.
You
How
like
about you?
Moses?
You do good on the golf course?
Who? Yeah, we're going. Your friend. Let's go. You ready?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna get some time.
Yeah, we'll get somebody now.
Yeah, we'll get somebody.
See you later, Ernie.
Is your wife?
No, it's my daughter.
Oh, you kidding.
Her name's Claudia.
Huh?
She's working.
She's coming?
No,
Why not?
doesn't have time, Ernie.
Well, give her time off for Saturday or Sunday. She'll be here. I want to meet her.
Hey, her name is Ursula. Say hi.
Ursula, hi. Hi, Ursula. Hi. Hope to see you Saturday.
Hey, Ernie, you gonna feel a little more comfortable now that Billy Williams is down here with you?
Billy Williams. Billy Williams.
You remember him?
Billy Williams, the actor?
No, the other one. You're talking about Billy D. Williams. That's another guy. Straighten up, Ernie.
Hey, Robbie. Hey, don't touch it. No, I thought you were the conduit. I don't know what kind of line that is. It's supposed to be a sponsor, but I don't like it.
Got a new face on it.
Shrimp over there, they got oysters, clams.
That one is
Breakfast this morning. I'm starving.
No, I'm not.
Some ball players never really got their due. He was always.
Roberto was a great ball player.
But he caught a lot of undeserved criticism. And some of it was racist. He didn't play very
I have a great deal of respect for those people myself. Throughout the time that I've played, and that's why it's hard to say who is the best.
Let me ask you a different question. If you see somebody come up that you could tell us their name, or had, in your view, great promise, but for some reason never panned out, but you thought had all the tools, just for some reason never.
Well, first of all, that phraseology was superpower. There's something that was created by
I went to golf tournament. We had someone just that was his first golf tournament. Someone off the green.
What'd you do to her? Pretty good.
The little kids were like, I mean, I was
Is that close to
Your friend.
It's off. Very good. Do that some more. I love it. Oh, yes, yes.
I could hit either way.
Whatever it was, it worked pretty good.
For a while.
For a while.
You ever go over to South Florida and watch any of their ball games anymore?
Yeah. Yeah. They opened up last week and they lost 7-6 to Tampa.
Oh, wow.
But in fact, they play Miami this weekend down in Miami.
Now they got a good team or average? Or
Yeah. They think they are. It all depends. They have to see how it works out.
Should I bet money on them?
I wouldn't bet money on anybody. I wouldn't even bet money on the Wiz kids.
Take that. Yeah, soles your feet, huh?
Okay, that's good.
Get the sweating off so that Mr. O'Malley knows I'm working hard. Probably. Sure.
Right on top.
Yeah, anyway.
Every one of those 400.
Whatever happened to Snyder was coaching for a while. For a while, he did do some coaching, Spanish.
He was always funky. Now he's
Keep the microscope on that picture.
Meanwhile, he plays like 3 or 4 more innings. He plays until 7 or 8 innings.
You want to do the work, Wade?
If I'm managing you and I make 50,000 and you make 600,000,
Yeah, that's right.
what the fuck am I going to do?
That's right.
Kick you out of? No. Pretty soon I lose my job.
Yeah, you got it.
Now,
What effect does that kind of an attitude have on the Cardinals? Got some good young ball.
It's not just the Cardinals.
It's every team.
Answer all your questions and what to expect starting.
When you're playing professional ball a little bit, or playing whether it's professional or not, diving for the ball, come up and make a good touch because they knew. In other words, an infielder or outfielder should anticipate if a ball is hit, what's on base, know the out, what's on base, who's on base. If a hard hit ball is hit to you, what are you going to do with it? If a slow hit ball is hit, if it's a slow hit ball, you got a man on first, you know, a hard hit ball and going to second base. And that's all part of the game.
And communicate.
Right.
John Zimmer was one of the best at that. He used to play at the Coliseum, and he'd sit there and he'd feel the ball, and he'd sit there and look at the scenes for a while the guys ran down.
Because they can't, the hitter, and neither are you guys, you don't have a cannon in your rear when you hit the ball. So that's all we need to do. I mean, I'm not worried about yesterday's game. What the hell, we could have won that game just as easy as we lost.
The double play that you guys turned yesterday, that was a prime example. You caught the ball, you threw it. I mean, you know, granted, and anybody else running, we're not going to get to, but you guys, you know, after you learn from your mistakes, hey, this guy can't run, let's catch the ball, throw it. We got two, it was beautiful.
Just play and have fun, relax a little bit. I mean, some of you are a little bit tight, don't be. When you go to the plate, I wasn't a hitter. Well, I was too. I hit a home run my first at bat, and you can. That's it. Right? But really and truthfully. But anyway, all that.
Dumb driving, Ernie.
Those guys are great hitters. I'll grant you. But the name of the game, hitting, is to do your thing. Do it like you can do it. The name of the game is putting the ball in play. See the ball and hit it. I don't know who said that last night, Ernie or somebody, but that's really the name of the game. You don't cause nothing to happen if you go up there and strike out, and there's no reason to strike out with these guys just laying the ball in there. We're going to be facing their pitchers today, so I don't know what they got. Some of them probably have a little curveball, but that don't make shit. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of getting hit and stuff like that. You got that helmet on. And that's one thing that's come into the game since I first came up. You know, when I played way back yonder, you went to the plate with this thing on. You know, with that hat. Now you really had to think a little bit about getting your noggin out of the way. Then they come up with a little thing about that big that you stuck in here on that side facing the hitter. But eventually they got the helmet. Now with the helmet, there ain't no way you're going to get hurt at the plate. If the guy hits you in there, it ain't gonna hurt you, and if he hits you in the ass, you're on base. Okay?
It's a base hit. If it hits Ashman in the head, he's got a big head.
But basically what I'm saying is, when we hit, just get up there and look for the ball and try to put it in play. You ain't gonna hit it, you don't try to hit it out. Just try to get the bat on the hit. So that's all we gotta do.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Today's my birthday, and I'm having a victory celebration tonight. I just want you guys to know.
Oh. All right. You guys know who can run a little bit. Junior Marquez is up there. Hey, this guy runs a little bit. Let's make sure one out. The play yesterday to third was a good play. He just made the throw was a little off. But that's not a bad play. You would have cut the lead runner off. That's what Hoyt said. Think about, what am I going to do when the ball's hit to me? And right now that you've thought about it, now communicate to them. Say, hey, if it's hit to me, I'm coming to you with it. So they know what to expect.
That's what lost the game yesterday.
Would you really, if you could look back and see them, really?
You can also, excuse me for a minute, but on that play you can say, all right, you tell your shortstop, if the ball's hit to me, I'm coming to second base with it. And you get an out there. If we get an out there anywhere, that inning never happens. Communicate.
And I'd like to have, you guys, I know that we've all played baseball, but some of us are a little bit foggy about where to play exactly.
I tell you, it was tough with you guys in right field from where we are. We can't really get a good perception of it. In the left field, we can, and we may move you guys around a little bit out there.
I'm going to take that responsibility today, so you don't just
just look at Ernie, right?
Ordinarily here.
You infielders.
We were coming in shadow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
But there was confusion yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Center and left, because there were three infielders giving directions to the same outfielders. And one guy would say, go out. Another guy would pull you in, then you go right or left, and then you decide, well, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to stand on my own.
That's because Ernie was giving an interview yesterday.
Hey, another thing. We are supposed, now I don't know whether this will hold true or not, we're supposed to have Mr. Banks with us today.
Yay! How do you feel?
You got anything to say about
the
yesterday's
dome
game?
is
We're just
rising.
shooting the ball here a little bit.
Right, when the ball passes the hitter, that's when you've got to be observant.
Yeah,
the
but
ball gets by the hitter, just move back to the
Right.
And you're right, Dennis. If you get a big lead, you got to put pressure on these guys throwing the ball.
That's right.
You know, that's the whole key. And it's like, you know, it's like
Yesterday, they threw that ball away over Junior's head because the third baseman, you know, he looks up and he's, oh, gee, and then always a good.
Hold on a minute. This is what I like about yesterday. We got behind, they got scored 8 runs. We didn't give up. That's what I like about our team. The second thing that we stayed together. We didn't. We made mistakes. Play at third, or play at first, but nobody kind of put the blame on the other guy. So it means that we stayed together. I mean, we hung in there. We know that we win together, we lose together. Nobody was kind of complaining about that. And the last thing is that Manny scored on a double play. That was really alert running. You know, it was a ball hit the shortstop, and he just kept going. So overall, it proved to me that we're together, and over the long haul, that will be very vital in our success in this camp.
You guys remember too, it happened yesterday. Third strike, guy drops it because you didn't react.
Well, I turned and went back to the dugout. I didn't even. Well, you know, I figured I missed the ball so clean.
Yeah. You figured he should have caught it.
And I heard it hit his glove, and I figured, well,
just look back. Yeah. Just look back, see what ball is. If he drops
from now on, that's a habit.
And some of these guys are catching it. If you're Tony, you guys are catching. If the ball bounces out of your glove, it's live. If you're on base and you can run, if there's somebody back there that can't throw, go. Make him throw you out. Because most of these guys can't. And now if there's somebody who can throw a little bit, use your head. But most of them, they're just, if it bounces out, they lean over and pick it up. They're not even thinking about you going because nobody goes on that ball. They got up. Remember, they got upset yesterday when who was on first base and they yelled, "Run!" The ball got by.
Right.
And they, wait a minute, he can't run. Yes, you can. Because the catcher, that was not a, it was a pass ball.
It says on this thing here, Ernie, and it says going over signs. As far as, yeah. As far as signs, since we can't steal, I don't think we need any signs, do we?
No, we're not.
You guys,
We're not going to hit and run.
No.
Defensively, we should be told
really,
to play.
really, if you're hitting and the guy's 3-0 on you, you know you might want to take the pitch. But other than that, goddamn, swing the bat. So
but
I don't
like
think
Manny's theory, he didn't pay $4,500 to walk, so
right.
Go up there and win.
So I'm not putting any take or play bullshit
that's
in
where
there.
you use your own judgment. I mean,
Use your own judgment on
Runners
that.
on first and second, we want to butt.
That's what I figured.
This was a few places where you could kick the umpire out of the game.
I like that.
It wasn't in the rules. Good. I like that. It wasn't listed in the rules.
But now, another thing, if the time does come, that we might want to put on a bunt to score, you know, if we're behind or something, or we want to get
one run may mean the ball game.
Now, if you are going to bunt, me or Ernie will come up and tell you, just say, hey, let's get the guy over. Now, if you're going to do that, you're not going to bunt him over by standing up there and doing that. If you're going to bunt, just take your damn bat off your shoulder, square around, and get the bat on the ball. Make them make the play.
They did play at least 4 innings yesterday that was able to.
Now that's another thing. I'm glad you brought.
I think we were just doing ourselves. Rotate 2 innings.
Right, that's good.
You play 2 innings, I play 2 innings.
The one thing that we have to be careful of is not making a wholesale substitution and weakening our whole ball club.
Yeah, I think
everybody knows some of you are better ball players.
Dennis, why don't we should pacify a coach? So y'all can believe what y'all want to be here, but we should have a strong responsibility. That's what happened yesterday. Yeah. It went to shit.
You want to go back and
let's change no more than 2 guys at one time.
okay, what?
In the infield.
No more than 2 guys.
Outfield,
one
all
time,
you guys are
maybe
pretty
one
equal
on the
in outfield.
infield.
I don't think we're
Just change. How about one
on the
guy?
infield, 2 in the outfield, or something like that.
We make too many. I think everybody
make sure everybody gets all.
Everybody
innings,
look confused when we get too many wholesale changes. You know, to go to right field, go to left, go to. We got to have a definite.
We're going to fill up another spot today too with the pitchers.
Yeah. Well, there's one more. There's going to be one more guy.
Ernie, instead of weakening the team by taking the infield and the outfield, why don't we go even innings, infield, odd innings, outfield, that way?
Let's take the burden off the real problem. Let the outfield is amongst ourselves. We're not, that's not that critical because most of the work's going to be up front. So let the real brains work on the infield, and I think between the 4 or 5 of us, we can work out.
But we do need a
one
solid guy in the outfield.
Yes,
every inning.
no question about it.
We're going to just rotate.
Now we opposed it. Like switching a left-hander to a right field, or left-hander.
It gets soft.
No, I mean, well, I mean, it's like say late in the game. More better. Boy, I think guys will be hitting a lot of balls at right field.
We're knowing each other. I would like to get all the infielders. Let's get simple. Let's get all the infielders, third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman in that base. And I would like to have all the first basemen here.
Hold it just a minute there.
Sure.
Let me give you the names, boys. So we made a couple little adjustments. One guy asked to go to left field, which is fine. So we'll have at shortstop now in this drill we'll have Edelston, Joe Martinez, Charlie Gross, Dan Persons, David will be catching. First base we'll have Peter Douglas, William Gansner, and the rest of the guys be runners. And watch out when you're running, boys. Don't do it too hard, because you can really pull your muscles in this thing. Really good.
Good. See? Put it first. See? Cannot see the ball. What are you supposed to do? Where? On the inside? This side. Let him see the ball? That is next side. Please, you hide in yourself. That guy can run it right away. You liable to hit me? Yeah. Or he might not be able to see the ball. Make sense? Yep. Okay, here we go. Ready? Go. Inside. Inside. Now. How are you going to tag? Walk this way. Keep running. I'm going to be the tag. You guys going to get hurt. Know how to tag. This is important. Now. Are you going to tag the runner? No. You are inside? Exactly. Okay? One more time. I want you guys to have an idea what we're doing, please. Just relax. Here we go. Inside. Let's go. Get your hands up. That's it. See? Tag the runner here. You can't afford to do that. So try to get the ball in front. And then you tag him here to here. Here is going to sneak away from him. Make sure to get the runner up in front of you. Please. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, go. All right. Now, if you see Hoyt, stay there. In front. Here we go. Very good. Excellent. You don't see the ball, you're in trouble. Please. Here we go, one more. Now. All right. Better. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's go the other way. Let's go the other way. Now you're running back. Okay. I was so smart as a runner, I made a big mistake. I left too soon. See? So a smart pitcher, here, step up. So he threw the ball to the shortstop to the second base, right? Now you're going to call for it. Keep on going. Keep on going. Now. Okay. Hey, relax. Hands up. Now. Tie. All right, better. Here we go. Ready? Go. Put your hands up. Now. My goodness. Relax. There we go. You know what? You scared me. I scared you. You froze me. Don't do you. I look at you. I gotta go. I gotta run farther and faster. Get your hands up. Now. Yes, sir. Good tag. Roll. Now the arm. Body action. Use the hip. There we go. Relax. Come on. Get your hands up. Run. Now. There you go. There we go. Last one. Ready? Here we go. Now. All right, good tag. Okay, now, pitchers. Okay? This one on Parker. Hey, Hawk. Get out of here. You're a pitcher on this play. You guys don't be playing today. Right? Let's get ready. All right, let's say step up. Step up. Excellent. Now. Very good. Now we got it. Now you're the other way. Now you go. Now you throw the first. Chico? Yes, you should. Because if you go straight, go that way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go inside. Let's go. Go. Okay. What happened? Okay. Good enough. It's all right. At least you know what you're doing. Very good. You're supposed to come and get the rotation. You'll go outside. Okay, here we go. Okay, see, you went back. You should call something.
All you want to do is just
go
up to
for
90.
it.
Yeah.
Let it go.
You'll get the ball, you run them right back and you don't want to receive the ball.
Here we go.
Remember, you want to run them back towards the other base.
I don't know.
You always want to run them back to the base of the so if you drop the ball, he's going towards first, not going towards second.
No, back off, back.
Throw. There you go. Hands up. Now. All right, very good. Side. All right? Okay. They're going to run into you now. You're going to get hurt. All right. Okay. Ready? Okay, throw it. Excellent. Inside. Now. Yeah, Martinez, good. Okay.
Yeah, hey,
Third baseman. Let's go back. Third baseman, first baseman, work there with him. Hold the first baseman at third now. I want everybody working together. Okay, now you gotta make sure, once again, that you see the runner running at full speed. If I'm, say, 30 feet from you guys, run me. Now run me. Because if I bluff and you throw, I'm coming back. Make sense?
Yep.
Make sure the runner's running at full speed.
So we want to keep you close to the section?
Well, you got to get, you can either run them down or run back this way.
Exactly. All right?
Are you starting at third or starting at second?
Third here. Pick me up. And second baseman, you got to make sure you back up the plate. If the shortstop gets here, you stay back. Or vice versa. You guys get the throw from the pitchers, you back the plate. Okay, pitchers, what would you do once you release the ball?
Go to second base.
No way.
Go to third base.
Foul territory.
Get out.
All right. You know why? Get the baseball away from the ball. Pitchers are in trouble. You got enough throw in front.
Hey,
Get the
Chico,
ball over.
be careful, Chico. You're stepping on toes.
They don't want us to grab the ball. Don't let the pitcher be involved. We're in trouble. There we go. Okay, lefty. Now, you're going to get me here. No way. No, not that way. You're going to do that when I'm here. The only time you're going to... It's the same thing. You come here. You run me back. Now you pick me up. You use a pick-off play, for example. Then you're trying to get to it now. Forget about the pick-off play. Just spin and throw. Okay. Spin and throw. Exactly. You got me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now. Execute. We're executing now.
Chico, they're doing it good.
I'm telling you, Robert. I'm done for today.
We'd have cut off all those runs yesterday if we'd have practiced.
Okay, pick me up. I'm taking a big lead. No, Martinez, you don't do it that way. Spin. Let's do it right. At least you know what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Relax, spin and throw. Let's spin and throw.
The other way, the other way.
You got a right-handed thrower.
Got it.
You're not going to get me that way. No way. Excellent. Okay. Okay? All right. Very good. You guys doing a heck of a job. Okay, ready? Spin and throw. Excellent.
Make sure to throw nice
Let me know. Inside.
Okay? All right, just do an imaginary runner. Come on, get it. Come on. Hold it up.
Back it up, back it up.
You gotta say something?
I don't understand what you meant by that.
Well, with the imaginary runner, you know, when he gets up here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, you got an imaginary runner.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be the runner. Ain't no imaginary runner. I'll be the runner.
Come on, go get it.
Go get him. Go get him. Go on. Now. Now, there's only one thing though. You're doing this shit.
Doing that.
You won't do that. Try to keep the ball right up here and go. And now, when the guy says now, keep the ball up. Keep the ball up in here, not down on his toes. All right, go get it. Go get it. Run it. Second baseman. Oh, shit. Now, we don't want that either.
They can do that.
Right.
They can do that. Hold it tight.
What did you do? I didn't see
He knocked the ball out of his hand. Hey,
Hold your arm up.
give it to him in the dead. If a guy comes at you and he runs into you like that, and you're gonna give it to him right in the rib. I mean, hurt him. Shit, because they're gonna try to do that.
Boy, there's another part of it, the interference part too.
We'll get that shirt out. Yeah, you can't let the runner hit you without the ball.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you throw the ball, then you got to get out of the pad.
All right, ready?
If he runs into you in the baseline without the ball, he's safe.
All right, I need a ball.
Hey, get out the fielder.
Yes, sir.
Go get his ass. Close it in. Close it in.
Go, Ernie. Go, Ernie.
Now. Hey, you didn't move. As soon as the guy's got the ball up there, and this runner starts coming to you. You're down here. You just stood here. See, you want to close it in. Close it in. Boom. You ready? All right.
You got it.
Go get on Ernie.
No, just start it first. Start at the beginning now, this way.
Oh, we might pick your ass off second, Ernie.
Yeah, well, I'll be going now. All right, come on.
Get it.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
Give me the ball.
You ain't gonna get that kind of damn.
Yeah, give me the ball.
Go get him. Go get him. Hey. Ah. Like that.
There you go. Back it up. Back it up. Way back.
You know, I don't want you to run at him, but close it in a little bit.
I got it. You're right. The karate guys can do that. They do it. They're very good at that. I couldn't have the ball in the glove, though. Yeah, you had the glove, yeah. All right, we ready?
Are you ready?
Shit. Am I ready? Shit, you can't play this.
Get your ass up there and get the lead you usually got when you played right here. Go get him. Go get him. Get him.
Ernie, we got you.
Interference.
Yeah, you can't let him hit you.
Gotta get out of the way.
As soon as you throw the ball, as soon as you get rid of it, get out of the line because there'll be a pitcher or somebody backing you up.
I see.
If you're close to him, you ain't gonna get the next throw coming back in.
I get it.
As soon as you throw the ball, get out of his line.
Play this game on junior snap.
Come on, Deanie. Go get him, Lefty. Come on, close it in. Now.
There we go. Too late.
I got him. Hey, you guys, I know it's tough to do this right quick. You have got to see, you see the runner coming in. Stay right there.
But Hoyt, aren't you also going to have this shortstop's going to be coming over here?
Right, that's all right. But I'm talking about the first throw. If I don't have the ball, he's got the ball, and come on this way. Whoa, right there. Now, as soon as he gets about right there, and I'm closing in, now, don't wait till he gets right here, because he's going to get right.
He can't possibly stop and turn and go back the other direction.
That's right.
Once I'm committed, I can't go.
That's right.
I'm going that way.
We got a runner. Everybody runs it once.
We get it better in the game twice yesterday.
All right, give me a man down there. Go get it. Go get it. Get him going.
Now,
there you go.
Get back. Go ahead.
Get it. See, we'll have the pitch up here. You guys that are back here, somebody back him up.
You know, sometimes you get close enough because somebody says now.
In other words, you run the guy down there. You make a throw. Okay? It's not their pitch. Right. What? Fundamental way to do it. And the way to do it is once you get the ball, and you'll see this in the big leagues. You see guys get out of the trap. But I'm gonna tell you something. You give me two good infielders, and I don't care who's running. If we get him caught off, he is out. Should be out. Two guys that can handle the ball a little bit and know what they're doing. And it's very simple. It's very simple.
if I'm behind him, if I get him going, I've got him going hard. I've got him going hard right now. We're running hard. Okay, when he gets about, stay right there. When he's running hard now, and I'm on the receiving end down here. When he gets about there, now, there's no way, if he's running hard, he's got to take another step, and I'm closing it. So where's he gonna be? Right in here. But it's a timing thing, that it takes a little time, but the idea is, when he, don't wait, if you wait till that runner gets right here, and you're standing here, if he's right there and I say, now, by the time I get the ball, he's by me. Plus, he's running right at me. He's almost at me without the ball. So you got, a good rule of thumb is about there. If he's running hard, about 2 or 3 good steps. If he's running hard. Now, if he's lily-dicking along there and stopping and looking, then the guy with the ball, you've got to get him going. That's really the secret of the play. Getting this guy running, and once he's running, and you make
move, faking the hand, make him come
don't
back to you,
fake
get
it.
closer to
No,
him again.
sir, do not fake. What?
You're
Now
not
the other
faking
guy
your
don't know
own
when
man
you're gonna
out.
throw.
You got him going like this.
You're faking your own.
Yeah, I see.
You don't fake. It's hard as hell, and I know you'll see it in pro ball, you'll see guys. We don't want to fake. We want the ball up here. When you throw the ball, we want it up here. You know, from here up, that's the easy ball to catch right there. You throw that ball running, you throw that ball down on the ankles, then most of the time they're going to be safe. That's the whole deal.
So once he commits himself,
Yeah.
go one way, and then you got to.
Yeah. But you got to get him running. Go after him like you're going to tag him. Now, once he gets full blast and this other guy calls, boom. Usually 1 throw or 2 throws at the most. And you'll see this in the big leagues where they're getting run down and go, hey, Ernie! Huh?
We got to pitch. Let's see if we can pitch.
Okay, let's try it a couple more times.
Okay.
I'll tell you what now. I'm going to be the runner, and you assume that I'm running full blast. Back up. Back up. You just come at me like I'm standing right there, and I'm gonna be standing here at full blast, and I want to see when you tell him now. Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Now! All right? Now that's about right. There's no way he can get out of that. Try it again. Back up. Just assume that I'm running. Go get him! Go get him! Hey, you gotta close it in. You gotta sit down.
Okay.
Come on, okay?
Yeah, but I thought you weren't running.
I told you, I'm not gonna run. You're gonna assume that I'm running full blast right here. And I want to see where you call it.
Okay.
But you close it back up now.
Okay, I call now then.
You close it in a little bit as they actually start. Go get him! Go get him!
Now.
There you go. Right there. See, if I was running full blast there, I'm going to take this step and probably one more. Then I got to turn and go back, and there's no way. Okay. There's no way I can get out of it. Okay. Go get him! Go get him! Now! All right. Very good. All right, you guys take cover.
Who was that? Who was that mad person?
Which one is it? It is now 10:45. Let's see.
Game type situation. We will have an infield, we would have some outfield, we'll be hitting ground balls and getting into a rundown later on, and we're trying to get to a 1-throw rundown situation, 1 throw to tag out of the runner. The best way to achieve a 1-throw rundown is to force the runner to commit to the next base. The best way and the only way you know that the runner has committed in a rundown is when you can see the numbers in his back. You're chasing a runner and he's running sideways and you don't see his number, he has not committed to the other base. Once you see the numbers, he is now squared up on that base. He's committed to that base.
Manny did that well when they caught me. Manny got it and made. I was watching,
he made you run.
He made me.
Right.
commit, and then he made the good throw.
Right.
And then
If you
I
could
was
have
in trouble.
If you could have
We
shot
noticed that.
inside a commit, because runners in the big leagues like to give you this and then you turn back.
Do they?
Oh yeah. They make you throw a nice turn. So the only way you can do that, he has to make a couple of steps with his shoulders really committed. Then you'll be able to do that. Terry, you have you want to take over? And
You know what we can do? On balls during batting practice and get their fly ball work done.
yeah, I think so too. I think that you have to put in your mind that when two are out, there are 2 outs, but you are. We probably gave them a little too much credit on being able to throw the ball yesterday. Somewhere along the line, we all are guilty of that. Our minds tell us this is big leagues, this is a fantasy. That person can throw a ball from over there that twice pulled all the way here on the line. And we look back and, oh gosh, he had the ball, he was cocky, he was ready to throw. Well, even in the big leagues, one of the methods we use was first and third. Is if you are touching second base when the infield outfield is ball is hitting. Now, what we all try to prevent and what will be, and I don't think in this camp it might become critical, it might not, but we're going to talk about it just in case it does. That is how to prevent yourself from running all the way out past the second base when they get to second base when you're going around these bases. Now, we're not going to burn up the bases, neither are they, the opposition. But there are some little movements, and I think, Jerry, you've been here before, we talked about how to cut the corner around in this space. Don't follow through on this space. But if you really want to cut the corner, and again, they don't teach this in the big leagues, this left arm, you take it out, pump it straight up and down, across your body. I'm running like this, and if you just cross my body, the whole thing forces me towards second base. But just cut the angle down. I didn't ask my legs to do anything. I did it with the arms. Jerry, on your trippers yesterday, I think you did wind up out there with you. You were going, but had you been in a fine-tuned running, you would have been able to cut that corner a little closer. Cut down the angle on the run. So those are some things we want to do. Jog through this one. Sure. Okay. That is coming down to first base. We're coming down to first base. One turn, as I told you before. We're going to make this turn here, and that's going to put us in a straight line to the base. You do not have to slow down whatsoever to do this. It's going to be awkward. You can try to do it the first time, but don't do it this way because you're going this way. So remember, it's your left arm.
You want to touch with the inside foot on the corner with your...
Whichever foot you get that first with. Because if I'm going to hit this the right foot, and I'm about here, made this step here, and I'm not going to hit the right foot now. Because I'm still going to do it. But you want to be slightly out here. What I hate in base running, coming down this line, you're close to this, you got extra base hit, you go out here. Right here, there's a possibility of a slip, because if you step here, it can happen. You still got to come here, you got to make this turn. And I call it wasted effort. In that loop that you make right turn, now I can tell you, with the same amount of effort, she's 10 or 12 feet down the way.
You're saying hit the grass almost all the way?
On a base hit that's possible or a double, yeah. You don't even have to break stride, you be coming out of this direction.
That's just like he just did. One of the things that we're just talking about here, you notice when Lou, he's run the base, he's done 2 turns, he's one time hit with his right foot, the other time with his left foot, but he never broke stride. Okay, and that's going to keep your speed up. Anytime you break stride is going to slow you down. And that's why when he said, whatever foot gets there first, we just want guys, when they run the bases like he's talking about, is just to stay, just keep going hard. When you get to that base, whatever foot's there, that's when you hit.
And like you said, we try to teach. Lou taught base running a couple years ago for us, or last spring with us. And I tell you what, it has made it really helped some of our guys who can do it. Now it's something, like he said, it's something that you got to work at. But boy, I tell you what, when we can get our guys to throw that arm across there, and all of a sudden it has cut their angle. Now again, we're talking about angles and strides. It's cut their angle going to second base down, and that's where we want to go get there as fast as we can.
To get in position to run, to be really ready to go before the pitcher really starts throwing the ball. If you find yourself in that situation, draw your lines again and straddle your lines. Because now you're going to make, as the pitcher release the ball, you're going to be going like this. And Frank, I saw you yesterday like this. So right now, you are now headed for third base, and now you're vulnerable back here. Why? Because your weight is going this way. So one of the ways you want to stop that, and we all can go through this real, we can do this. 1, 2, and here. 1, 2, and here. When you do this, what will happen to it? I am bounced to go either direction. I'm no longer considered vulnerable because my weight is here.
Now you're talking before the pitcher.
Terry, go ahead. Make the throw home because I want you to watch one thing.
All the way down.
Okay. Now, this time when you get to the top of your release point, hold it. All right, here's when you make this step. As you're walking like this, and he get his arm about here, this is when you do this. Go ahead. Now I'm balanced. That is your key. Arm is at the top of the stretch to make this throw. Position that you're thinking that you're still off balance and thinking about it. So everything has a point of reference. This line be a point of reference, this base is a point of reference, it's a point of reference on this line because it prevents you from reacting to the shortstop or the second baseman. Key to your reaction, I mean, the day was this. And stand here because the only guy can drive you back happen to be the pitcher.
He can throw it away too. These guys can throw the ball in the center field. You just run on.
Here's something, and a lot of guys got hurt my first year down here from this distance to there. All because they had no idea where they were in relationship with the base. Because when he said, hey, pitch, give me the ball, your first instinct is that I am further off than I thought I was. And you begin to think this way, and then you be desperately gone this way.
That's how Perone broke his ankle. He was in that situation.
He was no further than about here. And he actually was stomping in the ground like this because he didn't know where it was. Now, this line tells us that we're 2 steps away, right? For me, it's 1 step because I'm easy. Tony is 1 step. Because he does a little hop. But this is actually 1 step for me. It'd probably be 1 step for most of you guys, but for most of you, it's 2 steps. And I would come out and practice, bat practice, we'd do it. You get to the base, I mean, you come down to second base, and you come down here and see if you go 1, 2, 3, without looking at the base, Okay, it's right there. But when the third base coach is talking to the runners, the U.S. runners, I have seen every person turn and talk to the coach. I've seen, I got caught in it last year. We had about 3 pickoffs in the same inning because we turned and started talking to me. And I forgot to say, listen to me, but don't look at me. But what I was trying to get the point across was you got this line here. And this little point here can be a guideline as well. You really don't want to go too far beyond that. About this house, the ground, and now you're talking about judgment. And they made a play yesterday. They really was going to go for a triple play. I don't know why they started this for third base. The third base missed the ball. But all because they were going for the trick plays. But in that situation with first and third, 1 out. The man at third base is always going in on the ground ball. There is no exception. even if the ball hits the third baseman. You're going in. You're going to be looking at him because you're going this way on him. Because what you want him to do is get you in a rundown. Because the other two runners, you want to become the second and third before they tag you out. And so we're going to give them that old fake like they got our back turn. Right? We want them tossing the ball back and forth. Because the thrown ball is never safe. And the more time you get them to throw the ball, the more apt they are to make an error or throw the ball away.
Here we go. Very excellent. Good. No, no, they're going to run all over you. Please, inside.
Yeah, you come to the line and down it.
Come here. Here we go. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Catcher, tell the pitcher. Run with your glove up. Run with your glove up when you go halfway.
Get your glove up. Glove up.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hold on. Ready? Here we go.
Glove up. Glove up.
Hey, help each other. Very good with the boys. Excellent. Good play.
Glove up. Glove up. Down the line.
Hey, there you go. Help each other. What happened with your baseball?
You got it now.
It's funny.
All right. Glove up. Glove up.
Oh, harder. Firm throw. He was like he's going to hurt him.
Boy, glove up. Good
Good
throw.
play. Excellent
All
play.
right.
I want you to use the voice. Understand? I'm afraid. Look at him. I'm confused. Happen a lot in baseball. It's a ground ball between first and second, right? Okay, you don't want to make sure that your first baseman can go this far. So what I do, I go out here. I got it. I call ahead of time. I get the ball. Now wait until the pitcher gets there. Just grow hop, and then throw it. Okay? If you semi-slow, you keep on going, and then you feed him underneath. Okay. Got it? All right. That's the difference, that's all. The first baseman will have no problem. You're going to feed him underneath. But the second baseman, what he's going for, make sure the pitch gets to the base. Just keep hopping, go hop, and then go the ball. Hard. Yeah, hard. Okay? Oh, good place. Don't be afraid to use the voice.
All right.
Come on, let's go. I got it. Now what? Now what? You pitchers got to get there. It's all right, good job. Both of you. Please.
Safe. You want us to throw, don't you?
Yeah. Cover.
Glove up. Glove up.
Take a step.
Okay.
Step. This is a free country.
Here we go. Cover, glove up. Still got him.
Here we go, last one.
Got it. Glove up.
No, underhand.
Right.
Please.
Glove up.
Good play. Harder. Okay, now I want you to proceed. Got it. Good. Rubber. You're executing now. Hope we do it at 1 o'clock.
Over the top.
Yes, sir. Got it. All right. Ready? Here we go.
Different throw.
You got time.
Nice and easy, Dennis.
A lot of time in there.
I got it.
Inside. Boy, I'm telling you. Hey, you ready? The ball. One more. Here we go.
target inside. Don't worry about the base. You got plenty of time. Right. Okay, hold the run. Runner at first. Hold him. Hold him. David. Tell you later. We got runner up first. We're gonna get the guy up in front. Pull him in. See if we can make two out of it. But at least let's get one out for sure. Second base! I got it! Second base! Get your hands up! Shortstop, get your hands up! Get the ball, pitch it, get the ball back. We're ready. Ready? For two! Heard it? Yes, sir! Outstanding!
Right.
Outstanding! Good morning, man. First, ready? Here we go. What up? Hey, hold. First base. Short. Second. Now you got your third. Okay. Hold on, relax. Have fun, man. Spin around. You got it. Excellent play. You're doing it. Yes. You throw a little harder. Yeah, my arm's a little sore. Be okay by this afternoon, though.
What's the situation? Still got a guy on first?
Ready. Yeah, same way.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go ahead. Don't look at that guy coming as fast.
Please play halfway. Deeper. Deeper. That's good. Stay there. Don't forget that. Stay there always. Try not. Quiet. Withdraw.
Stand out here for 3 hours. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's stiff real quick.
Good. Good play. Get that ball. Get that ball. Step on it. Ready? Show what you're gonna do. Excellent game. Great job. Hold. Use your left foot. Left foot. Left foot? Yes. Left foot throw. Okay. Walk through. Yes, sir. No, don't let. No, it's a throw. Back foot. Ready? That's the ball. 1, 2. Wait, soon. Relax. That's it. Slowly shoot. Beautiful. Hands up. Give me a ball. See, you don't realize what that means. Hands up. There you go. You give me a target. What does it mean? I want to help you. Get your hands up. Control your body. You can do it. Houston, dragging. You can do it. Shoot it anyway. Let me get to you. One more.
Screwed up.
Second base. You want to look at nobody. Show that. Yeah, I'm trying to time it. No. You look at the shortstop. Okay? Run the ball to the back. There we go. Second base. can't stand here for 30 minutes and throw.
Nobody's running. This is practice. Let's go. Good throw. Slow down. Slow down. We got time. Hey, we got one out. All right. One and throw. We have control of the ball. Okay?
Got it.
Forget about the double play. One out. I need run. Do it. See the ball. All you can do is get your hands. Now, play. Okay, here we go. My ball. Hold it. Good play. Good play. I got it. Okay, runners are first and second. Very simple. Only one in the play. Three. Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay, look. For everybody. Whenever you have a mind to get a throw from anybody, don't ever, okay, maintain your vision on the ball. You're gonna get hurt. So what I'm doing, look what I'm doing. Got it? Got it? Because if I have to do this, I'm liable to get it there. Make sense? Turn around and the ball's in your face. Exactly. Always be ready looking at the ball. You know what you gotta do at the third base? It's simple. I know these steps. That's what a third baseman does. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You remember that from any angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? He's got the mind, the diamond in the back of his head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what I mean? So that's what you want to do. You've got to look at the ball at all times.
Wait, what's the situation?
First and second.
First and second. Okay, I forgot.
You listen to the catcher. Whoever's going to get the ball on the ball play. Please, stay with the catcher. You can see everybody. Ready? Okay, and charge in. Charge, first baseman. Charge. Third. First. Don't quit on it. Just get one out. Please. First base. Excellent. Discipline. Excellent. I'm gonna step on you. You won't be able to play tomorrow. Make sense? Stay inside.
Go get it.
Like that.
Here we go, guys.
Ready?
First base.
All right. Okay, one more. I want you in. First baseman. Ready? Here we go.
Third base.
No, for the first.
Once you make one move.
Exactly. Any time that you bobble the ball, late innings.
Third base.
Atta boy, excellent. Stretch. Good, Martinez. Excellent, Martinez. Okay, last play. Now, this is one time that the catcher is looking at the ball. Somebody, the diamond, got to help that catcher. The smart pitcher, third baseman or first baseman say something. When to throw. Now he's blind as far as looking at the runner. He's looking for number one, the baseball.
You got runners first and second.
First and second.
Third.
Excellent. Listen.
Rundowns again, people. Good on rundowns.
Hey, you see that? Last play. Well, we're playing game, baby.
Two, Bill.
Huh. We're executing now.
I think we need a new coach.
First base.
Beautiful. How about that, Robert?
Don't wear his arm out.
You're looking just like a softball pitch. I mean, it's coming in. It's a red
I'm camera shy.
No, you're not. Nobody is here.
No?
Nuh-uh.
Are you gonna edit me on the tape? Is that what's gonna happen?
Hey, look. Nice close-up. Tell me again how you pitched, and you're going to ruin these guys.
I'm gonna try to strike everybody out. Get the ball over the plate, though.
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
That's a secret. Yeah.
Yep. No walks.
Be aware of the umpire. If you want a little tip, the first three batters you face, try to find where his strike zone is, and you may not have to get it over the plate.
Ah, I mean you have wide strike zones here?
Wide and high. And I tell you what, the more you ask for, the more you get. I'm not kidding. This is true. So just experiment.
Give and take, huh?
Yeah, just experiment a little bit. Once you find out how far outside you can throw it and it still calls a strike, you got these guys licked.
Maybe you should be an instructor, huh?
Nah, I just give these tips out.
And I want you like 2.5.
You want to
Let's start.
You don't want to hit.
Base hit, left
No,
field,
that's
line
fine.
up. Base
Right.
hit, left field, line up, cut off. Let's find out how many guys we need.
We're watching it.
Then
We
we'll
see
go to
things.
center,
Honest.
right. How much time
We got trained eyes. Not anymore. We got 20 minutes.
But let's run through them, and then extra base hit where the ball's in the hole and lineups and cut off. That's all I care about.
I gave him a rule of thumb. With nobody on and a double down.
Are you guys listening?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are here. Nobody on. Remember,
I want
nobody
everybody to hear this.
We went through it while you were smoking over there.
Nobody on. Again, just to reminder, nobody on a double, no matter
Screwed
where
up
it
the video
is,
again, huh?
you line up for third base. With man on first base or second, you line up for home. It's as simple as that. Shortstop, second base, first base. On the other side is second base, shortstop, first base. Okay? Now,
Joe's going to call out the situation. Bob's going to hit the ball. And even if he doesn't hit it right, let's pretend it's a base hit to left field. And I want you guys to line up for the cutoff. And let's find out how many relays we need.
Yeah, I can't imagine not hitting it right.
And then we'll tell you runners on first and second. And then we're going to make the play according to where, first you got to cut the runoff if you can.
Who's going to call the cuts? Just we're going to go straight relay.
I think we'll do it. Or you infielders do it.
Yeah.
And I want to see how many relays and who covers what. Okay?
Here we go.
Joe's going to call out the situation.
Let's get out on our position here. Second base, a double, that guy's going to score. The guy at first base, a double down the line, okay? Or anywhere else. With the guy at first base, you become the third cutoff to home plate. Shortstop and second base are going to line up for home, and you line up for home here too. Right fielder comes over, and he'll take care of first base.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Shortstop, one second baseman.
Here's the situation. Man at second base, base hit to left field, okay? Left baseman is the cutoff at home. Shortstop goes to third base. Second baseman stays here, okay? All right, here we go. All right, run through it. Go ahead. Throw it home. Where's the cutoff?
We got to be here for that. Yeah. Or else he's the second base.
double and the gap. All right. Yeah. Come on, second base. Here we go. Now switch. Second base go out. Shortstop behind him. Line up for third. There you go. That's what I mean. Hold on. See how? All right, same way. Okay. Here we go. Go out. 15 to 20 feet. Get behind them, though. All right. Gotta get behind them. Don't him here and you here. No, get behind them. Second. Who's taking this one? Me. Get back behind him, out of his way. First base. Okay. He's going out. I'm just trying to get him out of the way. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, good morning.
American.
What a country, what a country. Only in America.
Isn't America a great place?
Only in America could we be living this fantasy.
Let's see, if they were doing a fantasy camp in Russia, what would it be?
I don't know, but I know what it would be like in the Arab countries. It would be even better than this one.
Wait a minute now. What do you got on your mind there?
Don't they play that crazy game in Arabia there?
Quoits?
Yeah, quoits.
We have a major complaint.
What was your complaint? What's the complaint? They tell me you caught the whole game one day. You tried to catch it all yesterday.
Yeah,
When you went down, I saw you going down on third base. Yeah.
But we'll
Buckle
think
up
we can
on
get
it.
back in case and certainly enjoy the experiences of camp.
You got everybody's name on that?
I will have. I think I'm just missing 2 or 3 right now, and it's certainly a thrill to be able to get everybody's name on a bat. Each time I've come down, I've gotten names on a ball, but this time I wanted to add the bat to the trophy case too. It's been a wonderful experience and a big thrill to be with these people.
Makes a nice little souvenir.
Oh, marvelous, no doubt about it.
Walter?
Well,
having a good time as always?
Certainly am. It's a tremendous camp. All these camps are great, and this is probably, each one seems to top the previous one. Certainly a great experience.
You're a guy that has a heck of a lot of fun down here.
I certainly do, and I enjoy the camaraderie, of course, as everybody does. If I can stand the pain of the day, the nights make up for it.
All right. 3 days into the week.
Yeah.
How does a typical camper feel?
Like a big sore. I'm sore in places I didn't know I had. And, but I'm gonna live.
I'm gonna live. I'm enjoying it too much to get too much bothered by all the hurting.
You like playing baseball?
I enjoy it very much, and this is a unique experience.
What about these Hall of Famers? Are they
Everybody
nice?
I've met so far has been number one, fascinating, number two, friendly, and just a lot of fun to be around.
They only got 1 million stories, huh?
Only 1 million, yeah. Well, I've got 3 days left. I've only heard 500,000. I got the other half left to hear.
They're entertaining guys.
They are, all of them. It's been extremely enjoyable. I spent almost 2 hours last night talking stories with Lou Brock and Warren Spahn, and it was fascinating. Because both of these guys were heroes of mine at slightly different times. And
It's kind of funny sitting down
it was
and
a dream
talking.
to talk with them.
It's kind of funny sitting down talking to them, just casual, side by side.
Yeah, and finding out that at that level, at the conversational and social level, these heroes of mine they're ordinary people.
Yeah.
And they're fun to talk to.
All of a sudden, they're not immortal anymore.
No, they're not immortal. No,
They're just guys.
They're guys that you can talk with, and it's a pleasure to talk with. You know, the sort of people that you'd say, gee, this guy could be my friend. You know.
Thomas, my son.
I gotta back up a little bit. Okay.
Got to take care of my son, my nephew, my brother, and of course myself. Made all the promises before I left.
Have you kept them all?
I'm trying. Except for the injury. So far, it's been great.
That rib hurts, doesn't it?
Like a son of a gun.
You use it all the time. That's the problem.
Yeah, especially swinging. Charlie said if I was one of his players, he said I'd rested for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I said, hell, we only got 2 days left. I got to go for it.
Are you having a good time?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's just terrific. Something, you know, you dream about, you wish you can do, and when you do it, I mean, it's awesome. I guess that's the words I can use. Every time I call home, tell my wife, all I keep saying is, wow, awesome, and it's an experience to be sitting here with these 12 guys just talking one-to-one, and it's great. It's really great.
Well, your ribs hurt and you're still smiling. I guess it must be good.
It is great. And you know what else is nice? The thing that came here for the most really just around 90 guys or whatever it is. Everybody's friendly. It's great. I think I've already got 5 or 6 guys coming back for camp next year that want to do the same thing just by some of my telephone calls.
Yeah, you're good for business.
I'm enthusiastic anyhow, let's put it that way.
Keep it up. How you feeling this morning?
Bit sore.
It's the 3rd full day, right?
Yeah, they say this is a tough one as far as the muscles and everything tightening up. But we got in there, took a jacuzzi. You know, they tell us what to do around here. There's no problem there.
You gonna keep your wheels turning today?
Have to. I got to give Mr. Banks a victory here. You know, got to contribute.
Oh, you're on Ernie's team?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Well, I don't know. I really enjoy it. He's a great man.
You have to go look him up though when you want to talk to him. Huh? It might be any place.
No, it's not all that bad. Not all that bad. He just loves people, I think, and he gets out and he does what he loves.
Well, so far I've watched him this week, and he hasn't tried to go up to the scorekeeper and change a play yet, but he'll try it 4 weeks out. He'll turn an error into a hit or a hit into an error.
Yeah,
or something.
he might do that. I've heard stories about it.
He will. Having a good time?
Great time. A little apprehensive at first because there's such great names and you got a lot of ego going with you, you know, and you don't want to make a fool of yourself. After you settle down, you get really into it and start enjoying yourself. I'm having a ball.
But just stay cool with it. Don't try to do too much.
That's right.
Fireball Mac, the most dangerous guy in camp.
The Rocket Man.
I'll second that.
Ask anybody who stands there and tries to bat against him.
I pity those poor guys standing up there. I sure wouldn't want to hit against myself.
What kind of a week you having?
Yeah, not too bad so far. I feel like I'm in a lot better shape this year than I was last year. I don't hurt too much.
Well, you were a hot thrower last year, too.
Well...
Weren't you the guy that got Jay Goldinger on the arm?
No, it wasn't me.
Wasn't you?
I missed that one. I got a few others, though.
Yeah, I noticed that. They started bailing out on you. You know, last year they had that screen up there behind the plate, and I was behind that, and I watched them.
I know, yeah.
Foot going right in the bucket. You wound up. That's crazy.
I'm throwing a lot more breaking pitches this year, so I see these guys ducking and moving.
Yeah. Is it working? Are you intimidating them?
I think so. Definitely.
That's good. Keep it up, man.
Okay, I will.
Keep the games going fast, though.
Yep.
I like you because you don't walk them. You just hit them.
I just hit them right.
Earl.
Okay.
This is Saturday, 3 days in the camp, right?
Yeah.
How are we feeling today?
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. No aches and pains, no bruises, no breaks. I consider that a victory.
So you've gotten through 3 days without getting clobbered or tearing something up?
Yep, that's about it.
No muscle tears, no spasms? None of that good stuff?
No, none at all.
No groin muscle pulls?
No.
It's one of the first things to go, you know.
My benchmate across over here has a pull muscle, but the rest of us, I think, are making out fine.
It slows you down, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know.
No, I mean,
I don't have one.
That's why we don't want to get it. We don't want to get slowed down. We want to have a whole week here.
Yeah, worked out very well. Have you gotten good pictures of all of us? That great diving catch that I didn't make? You got all that?
I've got a lot of misses. You might be on one of them, yeah.
Okay.
But if you want me to, I'll cut them out.
Nah. Whatever you've got, we'd like to see. How much of this do you take?
All of it.
No, all of it.
So far, I've taken 26
Is your
hours.
voice the voice I keep hearing when
Yeah.
we watch? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
You're doing the play-by-play announcing also.
The cute little sayings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And outside. Now,
Today and tomorrow and Monday, they really get screwy because I get tired easier.
I see.
The tongue gets loosened up. Don't pay any attention to it. I'm just passing time.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing too. Hitting gloves, which haven't been getting too much use so far. This is my little hitting sponge that's keeping my thumb from getting broken. Okay.
You're full of good equipment.
Yes, I am.
Traded because I want to show you what my nephew did to me.
Uh-oh.
Huh? You want to see it? Can I show it? Can I show it?
Sure, he can edit it out if he doesn't like it.
My nephew, the kid's in the will.
The kid, yeah, it was in the wheel.
Till yesterday. He hit me. I mean, we were getting started, see? Does that show in color?
Good God.
And that's one of the good ones.
Looks like you were attacked by some animal.
Well, that animal is family. In a manner of speaking. So to speak, you're right.
Good thing he likes you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine if he was mad at me?
You did that?
Wasn't in the will?
Not me.
No,
I wouldn't
not
do
him.
anything like that.
He left.
No, he just went the other way. Hey, Ned.
My uncle, I was aiming for his sweet spot,
Gonads?
his balls.
Hitting for the gonads, you hit him on the leg?
He said something to me yesterday. He said he cut me out of the will.
Oh.
And he got up to bat, and that was my prime opportunity to do my thing, and I did it, and I've left my mark, and he has definitely cut me out of the will.
I don't think you're ever going to get back in now.
Well, we were rooming together before last night, but he found somewhere else to sleep last night. He wasn't at my place. Well, neither was I, but I know he wasn't there.
I told him it looks like an animal bite. That thing is...
No, that had nothing to do with that. That was just a ball.
You didn't bite it?
No, I hit him with a pitch. That's what he gets for getting up against me.
So you admitted on videotape that you actually threw to maim and hurt your uncle?
I was told by Ernie Banks, this man right here, to brush him back. I was told by Banks. Hey, Ernie.
Yeah.
Ernie, you told me to throw at the batters yesterday, didn't you? See, I did. I told you.
Yeah.
You said that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now it's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, that's right. Sorry about that, folks. But that's the way it goes. And so it goes.
You see, look, and if it was a matter of being cut out of my uncle's will listening to my coach, I listened to my coach.
Is that team spirit or what?
That's team spirit.
It's called dedication.
More than that, is love, commitment.
And you two might get sued together. Wouldn't that be fun?
But so what?
He's got a good lawyer.
Hiya, Nick.
Morning, Dan. How are you?
Great. Look good, Mac. Uh-huh.
Thank you very much. Hey guys, ESPN.
Uh-huh.
Tim Brando.
That's actually cool.
That's so fair.
Yeah, but the poker can on
And now right knee, left shoulder. Knee, right shoulder.
Dummy, why you do this?
Bring both knees to the chest. Now let your knees go to the right side, arms go to the left.
Hi, Dan. We'll be back in a little bit, all right?
He's sleeping.
And let the legs go the other way, arms go the other way. Legs are left, arms are right. Legs back to the center. Now, bring your legs perpendicular to the ground. Pull them up in the air. Now, take over on 15 degrees to the right side and hold. Now, let's go 15 to the left and hold. Back to the center and down. And down on your right side. Bend your right leg. Grab a hold of your wrist. That leg bent. And hold the foot. Force the leg down.
Are we having fun yet?
Ah, this is great. If we don't do this, we break.
That's right.
Let's go the other side. Left leg up and hold.
Not too bad.
Uh-huh.
Arms to the side. Bring the shoulder blades back together.
This is our flying mode.
On your hands and knees.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Left leg out. Right arm up.
Just the hood ornament.
And down the other way. Right leg up. Left hand up.
This is a test.
I'm starting to sweat. We're going to cut this off.
I think I see a little pain there.
Plenty of
On your knee. Knees forward. Now lean back. Lean forward. Now lean back. Push hips forward as you tighten the buttocks.
Right up.
And look up.
Right up. To the wrong exercise. You guys in doggy position or what's doing? You guys guard the dog.
Know thy neighbor.
Back on your heels. Put your hands down in front. Lower your shoulders.
Who's that guy behind you?
And lower your shoulders.
Funny looking.
Nice.
the stomach again, round in the back.
Thanks a lot, man.
My buddy Roger.
Tommy Palmer can't wait till you get home.
One more time. Touch in the stomach, around the back. And sit back on the heels and lower the shoulder. Sitting down, feet together. Lift the heels back into the groin. Let the knees drop out.
Muscles talking to you?
Yeah, they are. That's why I got Matt here. Take care of my muscles.
Have you become acquainted with your old lady here this week, this plastic bag?
Be nice now, be nice. Everybody's being nice here.
You tell him you want the golden Swansea award?
I dragged the field with it. How about you? You having a good time here?
Oh, I have a blast.
See?
Yeah, because I don't have to do this shit. I'll cut that out.
You've come a long way, Willie. You're one of my aces. I got Bill.
Bill's gonna pitch today.
I got Mac.
I don't know about that. But
We're going to try. We're going to look at it. Maybe we can move him up on the mound a little. That might help our staff if we got a little closer. Joey, we got to save you.
yeah, I don't know if there's anything to save.
Well, we'll see if you can throw. Hey, I got. See, what I want is just 2 innings each. 2 innings each.
That's what you told me yesterday.
Well, I lied.
I didn't say it was a 3 stints or 2 innings.
Give us a chance to see if we can get it over. I'll try.
Hey,
yeah.
volunteers.
Damn
boys.
straight.
I remember at Bastogne we needed volunteers. A lot of those guys didn't come back, but I appreciated them volunteering.
Everybody came back from the mound yesterday, sort of, more or less.
Bill, guess I wasn't completely upset with your pitching.
Thank you, sir.
First 4 or 5 pitches weren't bad.
You mean when I saw you bending over the fence wrenching it, wasn't just something else?
All right, you guys, Gross, Billy, Mac, Joe, Dan, and Bill.
Go to right field.
Go to right field and get loose out there.
I get some baseball for you. I go and get it.
Bring him over. All right, Martinez, let's go.
Far enough. Yeah.
All right.
Ball.
Don't pay me.
Form now.
God, if they call that a strike, we're all right.
Yeah.
Tell me what I should be doing, Robin.
All right.
Not that.
Bend your back leg a little more. Bend your back leg as you get down there.
Like this, you mean? Back here?
No, as you get down and throw home. That's boy. You're all right. You're one of my guys. You're getting a chance. You didn't do that yesterday. Forget that, Larry. Whatever that is, forget it. All right. Yes. I'll talk to the umpires ahead of time. Why do you do that? Well, don't overthrow. Bend your back leg as you get ready to throw it home. That's a boy. That'll get you a little motion into it. Oh, hey, that's it. Danny, try you. You're good, Larry. You're in there. That's enough. I'm not looking for a whole lot. I'm easily impressed. I like you already. Take your jacket off, Danny.
Take my jacket off?
Yeah, just for now, and then put it back on. Well, you've come a long way already. Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. Come on, Bill. Let's see you, eh? You're good. Save it. Save it, Danny. Don't waste anything. All right, yeah, you're a pitcher. Hey, Charlie, I got too many pitchers already. That gets your body into it. Makes it easier to throw it. Ah, that's a boy. That's a boy, Bill. Get that down and bent and come forward. That's it. Oh, hey, you're good enough. Hey, hey, Mac! Good pitch. Yeah. Gotta throw strikes so he gets a little carried away. Gets a little carried away. How many does that give me? I got Larry, I got Danny, I got Bill, I got another Bill. Yeah, just throw it easy. Just throw easy.
Easy. Clever! Excellent. Slowly but sure. Just quality. Quality is good. Get the glove up. Got it. Get it on the inside of the thigh. Oh, you guys take that. Infield it out later. See, you flip the ball and body. This way. Okay? Good throw. Glove up.
Slow, Larry. Yeah, we can get the ball there. Come on, catch the ball at the grass, not at the bag. You get there too fast.
Got it. Excellent.
There you go.
Here we go. Glove up, right foot. You got it. Good heart. Good heart. Here we go. Again, glove up. You got it. Good play.
You want to sprint to the grass.
This is the toughest play in baseball, the famous semi-slow, in which, what, should I have the ball? Or maybe the pitcher? No. Always have this on mind. The fielder, you, gonna go after that ball. Once you know your pitching style, if he's a good athlete, you know he's gonna catch that ball, then you go to your position. But if you are insecure and you're here, you will never make it there anyway. So you pitcher, keep on running at full speed. And all you have to say from the very beginning, I got it. And then you just keep on running. You gotta cover first base. It's happened a lot in the big leagues. We do that every single day. Go on a straight line, you're gonna catch it. If you call for it, just keep on going. You got the ball. Understand? Gotcha. If you see, for example, I made a mistake. You charge in, right? And then he's such a good athlete that he caught it. Well, you got you and me here, what's going on here, we'll never make it. So you're gonna have to help me and tell me, do it yourself, do it yourself. Just keep on running. Forward first. Okay? I'm gonna give you a couple examples. I'm gonna roll the ball to you guys. Okay? Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay. No, I got it. See what I mean? Yep. Keep on going. You got it. Excellent. Now, tough play. You got one more. One more, man. I got it. Excellent. 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 Run out. Okay. Okay. He could catch that ball. Another ball is not hit hard enough. There you go. But I'm gonna make one tougher. He's gonna come after. He's gonna go after. And then what? That's why we need help. Communication. If I made a mistake as a first baseman by charging too soon, don't worry about it. Tell the pitcher, take it, do it yourself. Because there's nobody there. Yeah. Here we go. I want both of you to go after. Go after. Okay. No. See? This is what I want. And I come this far. You think I could make it? No. Understand? Let him take over. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Here we go. Ready? I got it. And don't be afraid of, my goodness, it's a tough play. It is a tough play.
You're not teaching these other teams anything,
We're
right?
teaching safety.
Now we're teaching the real game.
Okay.
Stay away from the Albuquerque team.
Hey, Chico! Mr. Smith,
Chico!
you want to put on a pair of these things as I got on?
I don't know.
Take your shoes off, so. Listen, we got about 15 minutes, and we're going to cover a couple of things. And most of all, what we cover will be safety. The safety approaches on this bag, rather than some elaborate slides and what have you. We'll talk about them. I think you want to turn it the other way.
Yeah, do we want to be embarrassed? What was your first?
Sit down, Fred.
Hurt yourself.
Lose a couple pounds, will you?
One leg wouldn't fit in that thing.
All right, if I sound redundant, I'm going to be that way. Or a base. First base is one of the bases they allow us to run through at top speed. Sliding, for the definition of sliding in baseball, sliding is used to stop your forward motion. That's exactly what it's used for. It's used to stop your sliding motion at second base and third base. These are the bases they do not allow us to run through. So we have to be at top speed and stop right there. So you're stopping your forward motion. And you want to do that so that you don't get hurt, and you do it in a very safe way. Normally you want to try to gauge a slide that you are approaching that bag anywhere from 8 to 12 feet. You want to hit the dirt. From 12 feet out to 8 feet, you're going to hit the dirt. What generally happens, and where a lot of us get hurt, is inside of this 8-foot span, we try to do certain things. Football, they teach you the runner, halfback, square your shoulder up on the line of scrimmage, you're going to get through. Pitching, they tell you, square your shoulder up on home plate, you're going to make a good leverage throw. Base stealing, they tell us when you take off, square your shoulder up on the bag, and you're going to get there quicker. The faster you can square your shoulder up on it, the more power you're going to have to generate all these things. It happens when you square your shoulders up, you're in a very balanced position on the slide. Your hands are up, you're going to hit, and you're going to slide, particularly with the bent leg slide. Bent leg slide. This is tough to do. I'm standing here now. If I make the figure 4, I want to turn this way, right? I mean, the natural tendency is to turn that way. But no, you want to turn this way. Because when you slide on the calf of your legs, or the calf of your leg, these things they call strawberries do not occur. Those of you who played a lot of sports, I'm sure you had a lot of them back here. All because in the middle of your slide, off balance to the right or to the left, and you hit the third. Now this part of the body scrapes across the ground. That's it when you take a lead on second base, third base, and all these bases, draw a line so you know where you are. And sliding, because you're not sliding a great deal, and the brand of ball you play or how often you play. Out here, you might want to stand up, because inside of this 8-foot span, if you try to jump into this base, I know what's going to happen to you. We're going to lose you. So in these games here, I would say if you're 8 feet away and you hadn't hit the dirt, you might as well stand. Go on and run to the base. But let's go back to this figure 4 on the bent leg slide. The hands are up, and you're preventing. You want to slide properly, that will glide on out. Yeah, 7 line straight in figure 4, right? And I'm there. This is what you're gonna look like. The reason I'm sliding on the calf of my leg, this tells me that I were. And my hands were up, and the only thing happened to be my body. But normally this is, everything is squared up on this face. We recommend this for one reason, and that is the most safe of all the slides. Most people think that the belly flop is the safest slide, but it's really not. Why it's not is that we misjudge sometimes how fast we are going, and we have a tendency to want to go into the bag this way. We hit this thing, and this thing doesn't give, and all of a sudden you find this thing all the way under your chest and all the way down here. You know, you get up and you don't want to say, hey, to 25, 30,000 people, hey, listen, I just ran across this thing. It really hurt. Sliding head first is normally done for an absolute call. An absolute call that the ball is there, by the time as you are, and you want to slide out here, which means that I am past this bag and I'm hitting it here. I really want to catch it here. So you look how far I am beyond the base. I am probably running 93 feet in the 90. You can come to the left.
Okay, you know, see what happened with Pete is what Lou said earlier. Both times he's got hurt.
And he said, well, I'm already out. I think I'll just go down. And the first thing he did was this.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Not where Lou's telling him to go down. Pete went, right, and snapped his ankle. The last time he did it, as he was coming into third base, he had the base stolen. It was basically a hit and run play, and he had the base stolen, and he saw the ball start to go in the outfield, and he didn't, and he wanted to slide, and he didn't want to slide, and he slowed up, and he did the same thing. He went this way with his foot, and that's when he blew his knee out.
Okay, now both time, what he's talking about, what didn't happen, he did not bend a knee.
That's right. That's exactly
what he bent a knee.
Both times.
Bend a knee.
This way.
So you can't go into any slide except for head first slide without bending a knee. Contrary to what you're saying, Junior, I know what you're saying, is that this bent knee, and here we go again. Somewhere along the line, I got to bend this knee, even to get into the hook. All right, I'm like this. Now I'm going this way. So this thing gonna hit anyway, because I'm gonna hook here. If I'm going this way, it's gonna be this way. One I'm gonna bend. One of them I gotta ride. So the pop-up slide, the straight end slide, is where I'm talking about the shoulder of the square. You're gonna ride something. You gotta ride something on these knees, on the legs. So you're gonna ride it, right? All right, if I ride the same thing on the hook, if I was going on the outside and I suddenly turned my body, I started on this leg here. I'm really coming in like this, and that's how the hook is done. Everything is riding both ways here. So if this one goes out, let's come in.
Bring it out.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right, so what he's saying is true, but somewhere along the line, you got to bend that sucker.
Huh?
A good friend of mine, John Ellis.
We've all seen it.
This is what you're coming in for. You got a choice. I can come into this bag and come up and hit it for you. You come straight up. Or I got the other choice, and if you're sliding on this side, you got the same thing. This is the leg I'm going to hook with. It's a top leg. This is the one that normally I stick out there first, but I want him to go for this. And I'm riding at that time on my butt.
and I just might have a big fat strawberry.
Talking about it.
Yeah, that's why.
You try to go up out of their foot.
I'll tell you what, and it's true. You can't. It's tough to convince infielders today, middle infielders, to catch the ball straddling the base where they should, because all it does, you've got to give the umpire every benefit he can get. And if you straddle the base and I can catch the ball, they're pretty much going to call him out. Right. But I got news for you. I've had these guys like him slide into you. Okay? And I mean to tell you, you got a lot of bumps when the game's going right in this area.
This is why the hook fly began to evaporate from baseball. Go back there again, Terry. Because what you see right here. All right, I got to come in here and he's doing these things. And I got nothing to really give him something to think about and force him out of here. The only way I'm going to force Terry out of here, I'm going to come in with a straight in pop-up slide because I'm going to hit here and I'm going to come up on it. And he's trying to hold the ball at the same time.
And he did, too.
More he's reaching for.
You can knock the ball.
And what happens, you start to do this, when you get that infielder to do this.
Well, he said he was.
Oh, what was that?
His name is T.J. O'Hays.
Oh, yeah, TJ.
You remember him?
Yes, I remember him. What did he tell you?
He said you were a hard guy to get to see.
What did he tell you he did, though?
He said he had wonderful, wonderful ideas that you didn't think much of.
You're right. You should have heard the ideas. He said he could slide into second base and never be tagged, even if the fielder had the ball waiting on him.
I know how he did it, too.
You do?
Yep.
You know him.
Uh-huh.
But if you had heard that just straight out and didn't know him, you'd think he's kind of crazy, wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
You say it's impossible, right?
Uh-huh.
He showed me.
And it worked?
No. Who the hell's gonna go into second base like that?
Nobody. And if they did, what would happen after that? Right?
They would be at each other's throats.
He's crazy, but he likes you.
He does, huh?
Yeah. He says you're the cream of the crop.
I probably that's because I let him on the field. Let him demonstrate that.
When he first talked to you, you thought he was serious, right?
Yeah. I thought he was dead serious.
Yeah. He's just dead, from the neck up. A good introduction. Let's just like he used to do. Remember, gives us the walk, and then the rest of it.
I gotta get in the hand.
Okay. Are we ready?
Ready?
We're.
Wait a second. I'm on the show here. Wait a minute.
So?
Here we go.
Ready?
Take one.
Phase yesterday when they went up
I left my shin guards on, you know.
Right here tonight.
Back out.
From Vero Beach, live from Dodgertown. There he is right here. Mr. Billy Williams. Come on.
Live?
Live tonight.
Live.
Here he is.
And well.
With Topo Gigio on the mound. Here we are.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, come on. Let's really hear it for him. Come on. Come on.
Come on, let's have a hand.
Come on, Nick.
And next,
Frank
Robinson and his
over here,
dancing Bushka-bear.
and his Dodger jacket. Oh, come on, let's really hear it for that.
I promised him I wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's not Frank.
Sorry, Mr. Williams, that's not Frank.
Now, how are you going to get off?
That's what she said. No, you can't say that. Don't say that.
It's easy. You just do it.
Well, it was good for me. Was it good for you?
Put that in his video. Mark, attention, Renee.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, put it on there.
Was that uncalled for or what?
No, that was called for.
That's all right.
That was called for.
My husband will be pissed.
Why don't you go over
really-
to the betting cages?
All right, I'll go that right now. And thank you very much, Dan. Been a hell of a guy.
Well, New York is glad you're gone.
God, aren't they?